Welcome to something I haven't done in quite a long time. It turns out that the last time I made one of these videos wasn't even last year. It was at the end of the previous year, like November. And I'm looking to go to a chess event very soon. So I've been kind of gradually sort of easing myself back into it. I have been still playing chess, but not quite as competitively as I have been in the past. Most recently I got to a new peak of 1290 elo on chess.com. That was about Halloween just gone, and yeah, since then it kind of plummeted and I've very slowly been clawing it back. Just got back into the sort of 1200 range, so a bit of an improvement on where I was the last time I did one of these videos. But I will say the last week or so, my brain has just fallen out somewhere and I'm trying to find it again. Anyway, I'm looking to do more chess content generally this year. Not loads still, but you know, more of a mix than it was last year, where it was very sort of Lemmings and Anglo-Romany focused. I'm looking to do a bit more variety this year. That includes chess. And at the beginning of February, I will be going to a very special event in London. You probably, if you are into chess, may already be able to guess what this is. But yes, I will try to vlog it as best as I can. I'll have to see like what I can and can't get away with in that regard. But there will be a video up to do with that sort of in the second week of February. Right, as always, I'm going to play 3 rapid games today, as I do on these videos. In the past, I've actually won 5 out of 6 games, and that is insane for me. I feel like that could have something to do with the fact that I'm speaking about my moves as I go, or I'm just setting myself up for an embarrassment today. Okay, so our first game, now I'm actually recording, I'm playing as white. So let's start off d4. I'm a queen pawn opener all the time. What is that? It's a quick way to get the queen out, I guess, which is pointless. I'm just going to press ahead with a knight there. Okay. Still not concerned right now. But yeah, I played a game and forgot to press record just now, and I lost really embarrassingly. I was totally winning it, and then my brain just switched off. Okay, so let's give my bishop an escape square. I am very typically a London player. Not to do anything with the country or anything, I just like the system, I like the way it builds up. I'm gonna do the wimpy move of playing a3 here to just prevent the bishop from coming in, and then I'm gonna hit them with the c4, c5 hopefully. If not c4, then takes, you know. Okay. Still gonna do it. Still gonna do it. But yeah, I just played a game and completely switched my brain off. That's just free. That's just free because they've covered it with the knight. Okay. In the last game, there was a free bishop also, by the way. Completely free. And let's do this. Protect the bishop, attack the knight at the same time. Always good to do 2 things at the same time. What I can predict them doing now is maybe this, and then I could trade off. I wouldn't mind trading off. It would be an isolated pawn. And I can just see this knight being a pain in the arse. Like right now it's attacking this pawn for free, and yeah, it's just, I'm just going to isolate this pawn here. I think that's fine. I think I'm alright. I'm going to develop this knight. maybe to here, attacking this and making these two superfluous. Maybe my brain is turning back on again. I'm so glad that I didn't hit record on that last game. Genuinely. Because it was going so well, and then I just completely, I thought, oh, this is great. I've got my first game. Yeah, I'm going to do this. What are they going to do? This maybe. And then I could dare to en passant them, but then I risk developing their queen. Yeah. That being said, let's hang on. So if I did this and they en passanted, either way I end up protecting this square from any potential time their queen could come in. I'm going to do this. Get myself a nice little pawn structure. Yes, right now it looks like my knight gets trapped behind it, but it's preventing the queen. Okay. So now I'm going to step out to here with ideas of going to here and then attacking this pawn. Right? What's that? It's a double attack on this bishop is what it is. Not scared of it. Not scared of it in the least. I think I'm just going to drop the bishop back. It's going to allow them to castle short. That's fine. That's fine. I'm completely fine with that. I could go here. Ask them to move this. And then open up their kingside pawn structure a little bit. Before they castle. That could be an idea. And then just drop back all the way to here. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yep. Okay. As I thought it would. Now we're going to drop all the way back here. And hopefully I've made things just that little bit extra awkward for them. I also started to get into time trouble on my last game as well. That was not something I was anticipating. Okay. I'm just wondering now if it's worth pestering this bishop. It will be available to go to these two squares and the one it's on. Plus it opens up this diagonal. It's a light diagonal for my queen to come through. And if they take with this pawn or this pawn, ultimately, is that not just looking good for me with doubled pawns in front of the king like that? I mean, sometimes double pawns in front of a king could be a good defense. But it's just that now I've opened up this F. Let's do it. Let's do it. I have no idea if it's good or not. I just know that I feel like I'm using my brain a little bit, and once this knight gets out of the way, then this pawn can be pushed and not taken. At least not by the queen. So I'd have to end up putting the queen in front of it, and that would just be a pain. So if I get rid of the bishop now, like so, okay, well now I can go here and attack two pawns. Am I not just totally kicking ass if I do that? I've still got ideas to go here and get this pawn. Okay, of course, yeah, they can defend it both ways that way. That's not a problem. Not a problem. There's no checks. Not a single check they've got. If I push this, luckily my bishop is on the dark diagonal, so it can't just go and attack my rook. Let's do it. Let's do it. They can't defend everything. This pawn is still defended by this. This is Really good. Which pawn do I take? There's an expression. If it's free, it's for me. I think it's a Fen Binegold expression. I'm taking this one. It just feels more active. I've still got the range to come back and take this if it decides to push. And this knight is just looking stupid, quite frankly. If it goes here, it just gets pinned. Ah, okay, yeah, there is that. There is that. So I can push this knowing that the knight still protects this. But then this becomes annoying. Not too annoying. The rook and the knight both protect this square here. Not a problem. Let's do it. I still haven't castled. There's still a lot of opportunity to castle. This prevents long castling. And long castling looks kind of tempting right now. I don't know if that's stupid. Okay. Okay. Long castling. Long castling. Is that good, or do I just want my rook on D? If I long castle, the king stops the pawn coming down easily. And the rook protects this. And then I can move my knight off. I'm long castling. I need to really be conscious of my time. Okay, I knew that was coming. It's not as scary as it looks. Not by a long shot. I think I just dropped my queen back one square. And I'm up material, so quite happy. If they kick this, I could either take this free pawn, or I could go in for the queen trade. Really not a problem either way. This is protected now twice. My king is stopping his pawn from doing anything remotely active. Huh. Okay. Still not a problem. This is still defended twice. I'm going to go for this. I've got time. I've got time. I think. I say that. I mean, they could put a rook here to protect it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, maybe it's not so good. Actually, rook there to protect it. The queen. Ooh, what are they doing? I'm bringing my queen here. Simple as. Attacking this pawn once again. Defending this. I'm really not scared of this. I don't know if I should be scared of it, but right now I'm really not. Let's go get this for free. Completely free. Love free stuff. Okay. Now we're trading. Now we're trading. The queen is pinned to its own king. So it's kind of forced. Depends what they do. I mean, they've got opportunities, but so have I. Okay. Do I want to do this? And just having a look. The knight's got one square to go to. This is protected. I think this is all right. Okay. But now suddenly I want to push this again. Just to make it really awkward. Let's push it again. Let's just make it really awkward for their rooks to get involved. Okay. Right now, this is defended twice. I was thinking of putting the knight here, but actually I'm going to go here with the idea of going here. Because here, I attack this one, right? Is that what I want to do? I kind of just thinking about pushing this one more time. Oh, take this. Take the free thing. Always take the free thing. Okay. Right, I need to think about the time. I need to keep an eye on that time. Let's just go back here. Oh god, hang on. I've only got 1 minute. Right, I need to just move. There's now this. This is actually protected twice. I'm forgetting about the bishop. Okay. Let's trade it. This is actually pinned, isn't it? The thing is, now I can move my knight to here and there. Not like that. That is not how the pony hops. Oh god. Right, hang on. I feel like I should be pushing one of these pawns, really. Realistically. Yeah, I should have pushed the c pawn. Time pressure is getting to me a little bit. I've just hung the c pawn with a check. They didn't see it? Dude! Okay, I'm just getting that for free then. Okay, now they're going to take this. This is still defended twice. Yeah, okay. It's not as scary as you think it is, mate. I've still got one rook that's still out, like, hasn't even seen a piece of the action yet. Okay. Oh, I need to think now. I do need to think. Ah! Right, just need to think. They need to move their rook now, or their king, otherwise I'm forking them both. I'm just moving quickly. Slightly panicking, not gonna lie. Okay. Let's just keep everything nice and defended. I'm stressing a little bit now. 40 seconds to go. I'm not used to this kind of stress. I should get my rook involved, shouldn't I? Don't know why I haven't yet. Okay. I think now is the time. Let's go and get this pawn. And if not, we'll double up these rooks. I should have pre-moves turned on. I just never do. Okay, we're getting this pawn. I'm going to lose on time. This, I'm not so used to. I don't know why I haven't turned pre-moves on. Okay. Fudge. I'm losing. I'm losing on time. No, no, no. I've lost. I've lost on time. Okay. Right. Okay. That was annoying. I spent way too much time thinking there. And that is really not like me. I'm going to turn pre-moves on and come back for another one. Okay, another game as white. Very similar. This is a different person. Literally almost the same. Almost identical. Alright, okay. That last game stressed me out because I'm not used to losing on time. It's not something I do ever. Let's do this. Okay. Irritating. Irritating. Protect the B pawn. Expect a check. Okay. This person seems to be using their brain a little bit more than the last one. Let's make the knight superfluous and then castle short. I'm really irked by the fact that I lost on time in that last game. Get out. I'm going to go up here. Stop them from castling short. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Of course they've got that plan. I feel like this is wrong. I feel like this is so wrong. I feel like they're moving in a very confident way. We're just going to trade off the queens. Kind of see what they're planning, but my bishop's, as long as my bishop's still here, it's not a problem. Bishop needs to stay on this diagonal because they're looking to fork these two rooks. That's what it looks like to me. Alright. I'm just going to get rid of this problem. And then just try and get my bishop back in the game. And yeah, I can't believe I lost on time. And the reason is because I haven't got my brain switched on in the same way. Like, I feel like I was making good moves, but that's not enough. You also need to be seeing them a little bit quicker, generally. Okay. Let's do this. Prevent the pawn from push. For God's sake, you're hanging it. But then it was already hanging. Oh, mighty. Right, let's go here. I can see them coming here. If they don't, I got that idea. This is someone who knows exactly what they were doing. Let's take this, get this problem out of the way. No, you've just hung a fork. Oh, for God's sake. This is awful. This is awful. I am playing absolutely crap in this game, and it's so frustrating because the last game I was winning if I had just been a bit more confident with it all. My confidence is shot right now. And yeah. This is the reality of playing chess online. Or just playing chess in general. Right. Last game. Let's see. Another game as white. Let's see how badly I can lose this one. Okay, we finally have someone that's matching our d4 with d5. Not that I'm feeling good about it at all. Awful. I should have won that first game. And now I'm not quite on tilt, I don't feel, but like my confidence is just gone. Like I just don't feel good about anything I'm doing. Okay, we're going to match c5 with c4. Okay. Gonna back this up with this. We're preventing their bishop from getting places. Right, hang on. So this right now is attacked twice and defended twice. No, it's defended 3 times. Okay, while it's defended 3 times, I'm going to do it this way, but I'm not confident that's the right idea. It's not the most terrible idea, but I'm not confident it's the right idea either. If I end up taking this, do I want to do that? Okay, right. So they've decided to take that. It's defended twice. One of those times is the queen. One of those times is the queen. Yeah, let's do this. Let's take it back with this. Okay. Let's kick them to actually take this. Do I want to take with pawn? Yeah, let's take with pawn. See where their knight goes. Because they're going to move this knight. Taking back with this is like it's just down material, but they can't come forward to here or here. Okay, so they're going to go there. I wish... No, there's no point wishing. No point wishing. Let's get this knight to safety. It's not really doing a job there at the moment. We can get to here. Potentially. And it just makes things that little bit more awkward for their rooks. Of course, they can get to here. Oh, you absolute... Why did you not see that? Oh, why didn't you see that? Of course. Yeah. The pawns had moved from the c4 and c5 arrangement that they were before. So they're now going to do this. Queen can take. I can take. I can do that. This is now free. Awful. Awful. Oh, my brain is not turned on. My brain is not turned on at all. Of course, that one's free. Ah. Oh. With check. Not good. Not good at all. It would be a miracle. And by miracle, I mean they would have to blunder massively for me to win this now. But I feel like it's as much my headspace as anything else. Just go and protect this pawn. I don't think it's right. It's pressure on the pin piece is what it is. They're going to get this bishop for free. I'm thinking protect this pawn, but actually they push this and this is just lost. So there's no point castling yet because in a bit they're gonna trade. Let's see if I can pester their bishop while we wait. This being a queen trade is not a problem. I mean, it is a problem just because I'm down that much material. I can't believe how badly today's gone. I really should have won that first game. But at the time, I just was so unconfident with all my moves. It's not it. This is not it. Probably this might be coming next. Just a free check, isn't it? They're going to think either of checks or getting their bishop to safety now. Yes. Okay. Let's just keep these pawns together and create problems for them. I'm going to go up here because there's no checks from the knight there. They're probably going to put a rook behind. Okay. It was either going to be behind that or behind the bishop. Let's get this to safety and then I can push the F pawn. Doesn't feel right. Still doesn't feel right. Now the knight has checks, but they're both defended. So there's that. I'm down a minor piece and a pawn. Really, really bad. Really bad. This is the first time I've made one of these videos where it's gone as badly as all this. Oh, of course, this is free. Yeah, that's free, so let's push that. Keep everything defended here. Of course, why not? At least the rooks are on dark squares to combat their light square bishop. Absolute nightmare. Wait, I need to get this to safety. Go here. They're probably looking to go there with a check. I can make that difficult for them. But they've got so many ideas now. They're 5 points of material up. Ah, irritating. Irritating. Is there a point to doing that? Let's go up here. The idea being, if I can get here... I don't actually know what the idea is. No, that's not the idea at all. Okay. Okay. I ain't trading. I'm not trading yet. Go here. Okay, okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Even this rook check, I just end up getting forced back. Oh, the bishop check. And now I just lose a rook. Awful. Awful. An absolute embarrassment today. It's pinned. No, it's not. No, we're just trading rooks now. Yeah, okay. Okay, there you go. Take that. Okay. Okay. Let's go up here. There's this check here. It's kind of annoying, but it's not forking anything. Now I'll go here. And they've got to move their knight to safety somewhere. Here's good. That's literally it. Okay. Let's go here. Prevent that check again. If I can get here. Uh-huh. Right, okay. Okay, let's defend that actually. There you go. Yes, it's pinned. I'm aware. Just making sure. At this point, I'm happy to end on a bloody draw. That's how bad it's gotten. I'll take a threefold repetition right now. Keep. This bishop defended. They could go here for a check, couldn't they? Now, I couldn't exactly step up here. I'd have to step to the left. Okay. Okay. Let's get out of here. The idea being, I'm just trying to get somewhere where they can't give checks as easily. Go and hoover up this pawn. Maybe be able to walk this pawn up with defense from the rook and king. Wouldn't be too shabby. My bishop is also unpinned. We'll grab this for free. Yeah, I thought that was coming. Now, if I go here... If I go here... Bishop defends that check. Yes, I'm going to do it. Usually... Wait, the bishop doesn't defend that check. I should just take that. It's not great, but I should just take it. Oh, of course. Right, okay, okay. Not ideal. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. I'm really squeezing my king in here now. Let's do this. That's not so good actually. Forward planning, I can't push my king because that will fork those two pieces. So maybe what I need to do is drop the bishop back to this corner. Okay, okay. Irritating. Hold on. Where will the checks be coming from? I don't know if I want to crowd my king, you see. I'm just going to drop it all the way back here. Oh, keep everything really at a distance. Okay. Am I right in thinking that I can now push this? See, this way, if there's any checks coming, it won't be forking. Okay, so now I think I should be safe to go up. There's a check here, there's a check here, yes, but they'd be hanging their rook, so they need to deal with the rook first. Oh no, they're not hanging the rook, are they? Of course not. Okay, okay, hang on. Let's think about this some more. Okay. Okay. Right. Am I getting a queen now? Yeah, maybe I am. And then with that, king has to step back that way, yeah. What is actually quite tempting is to put the rook here and put it to here. And then I should end up with a queen a bit quicker. They're going to run out of time though, looking at this. After that. So there was a game where I was winning and then I ran out of time. And I guess this is karma. In fact, they just abandoned it. Okay, so I mean, that's just how it goes. Sometimes there are games where I'm winning and then I lose it for whatever reason. Because it just, I fluff it or the time goes or something like that. It's rare for me to lose on time. And then there are times where it just goes the other way, and that is the way it falls. So thank you for joining me for this absolute sort of roller coaster of crap that ended up with me winning a game that I feel like I shouldn't have won, losing a game that I feel like I shouldn't have lost, but then I guess realistically I should have. It's like my wife always says, if you lost on time, then you're kind of meant to lose, you know. Or, you know, if you lost when you were winning, then that was because you couldn't sort of capitulate on it. And the same goes for your opponent. So I guess that's a philosophical way of looking at it. Regarding other chess news, I have sorted out another game coming up for the Roma International club that I sorted out on chess.com at some point last year. It hasn't been too active, but I'm hoping to do something a little bit more with it this year. Just, you know, a little bit more, at least every couple of months rather than like every couple of seasons. In any case, feel free to check out my past chess videos that I've done. This is the third one of random chess, and you know, at least I played better in those games, or at least I played better compared to my level in those games, so it's not a complete embarrassment. Feel free to check out my gaming, and I'm doing, at the moment I'm playing Tomb Raider, the original Tomb Raider, across 3 different systems, so that's quite exciting. And feel free to subscribe for more content that's just to do with gaming or Romany stuff, or chess apparently, or any other type of thing that I'm talking about. Usually I talk about music from time to time, and otherwise I just do some general waffling. But until next time, have a good one.